Just buy the thing that everyone's talking about, right? Well, I've known and liked computers for a long time now, and I know a few things that might save you $1 or $2 when buying your next computer. Okay, so try to look for laptops that have good displays. I had a laptop that had a 1366 by 768 TN display that had horrible viewing angles and bland colors. That was one of the many reasons I wanted a new laptop. A display can really make a difference in your experience with a laptop, but you can actually still have a pretty good time with a bad display. Okay. If you're doing basic tasks like web browsing, you don't really need much horsepower at all. Even the most basic of modern processors should get the job done. The main issues people run into while web browsing is RAM usage. Many cheap computers come with 2 gigabytes of RAM, and while this is fine for a few tabs, if you're like me and you have like 5 bajillion tabs open, then sometimes even 4 gigs might not be enough. And if you're a healthy multitasker as well, then you might want a CPU with more cores as well. Okay. Another thing related to memory/RAM is not storage. Don't confuse the two. A 16 gigabyte iPhone is not the same as a computer with 16 gigabytes of RAM. RAM or memory is used to basically store the things you're doing right now, the programs you're using right now, and storage is used for storing like photos and like stuff you're not using right now, basically. Okay, if the reason why you're buying a new computer is because your old one's too slow or whatever, then maybe you should stop and think about really what's slow about your old computer. Maybe that the hard drive in it is slow and bloated, and if you upgrade your old computer with an SSD, then that might give it the few more years of life it deserves. SSDs, or solid-state drives, have no moving parts and are therefore much faster than traditional spinning hard disk drives. Okay, if you're buying a pre-built computer, well, desktop, I guess, because you're too intimidated to build your own, then, okay, just stop. Because building your own computer is cheap, fun, easy, and may even give you better value for the money. It may seem very intimidating at first, but there are plenty of online guides on how to build one. And it's really as simple as putting the round peg into the round hole and not being stupid. Also, if you're buying a computer for gaming, you should expect to spend a lot more on a laptop, maybe upwards of $800. But if you're buying something that has like Intel whatever graphics for gaming, then I hope you're playing Minecraft, because that's not going to get you much. Also, if you're planning to buy a gaming desktop, then you should expect to spend maybe $600, but actually $400 is probably enough, especially if you're buying used parts. Now these are just a few things to help you like your computer more, maybe, and your next computer might be a lot more suited for you, and you might save a lot of money because you don't have to keep buying like your computer is too slow or whatever. So yeah, and if everyone were to follow these rules, then I think that all the computer manufacturers even would like not trick you as much, because everyone would know exactly what they're getting into. Thanks.